Let's start with part 2. Let's go ahead and get going on this one. The fight continues. A back and forth, a struggle. I think if I remember right, Taylor found a gap, so we did not wall off nearly as well as I thought we did. Well, I mean, we did pretty good, and Chase does a good job plugging the hole up. I don't think Taylor makes it that far, if at all. There. Okay. Built some castles. We turned just in time to see another Tanner. Oh no, he's keeping it alive. So Tanner's got villagers keeping it alive, and I'm seeing a distinct lack of troops from my side. So it looks like Team Perstevenskoik is about to get a push in here. Oh no. Here comes Ethan like a boss. And Chase is here. We're still on me, and you can. Well, I'm not pop capped right now. Oh, I think this is the castle takes out. So Tanner gets a few Teutonic Knights out. Oh, seeing Austin's troops up there reminds me that Taylor had like 10 troops right here, pretty much the whole game, and they were just stuck. I'm not sure if he ever saw that or not. But there's my trebuchets again. There's Larry, and the strategy of take out those effing castles continues. Okay, now at this point of the game, this is where I've decided, like, look, Taylor and Alex, they've got an alcove over here that I need to do something about. Otherwise, Alex is just going to be able to keep pushing out troops. So what I'm doing is I'm sending all my Huskarls down there to try and fight stuff off. And then halberdiers would go whenever I saw cavalry. And my trebuchets are just going for random buildings. So Ethan's got a great push here where he's going to be able to wreck house right now and really take out these buildings and any troop over here very quickly. And Ethan used this little area right here very well. Like, he was able to like take pop shots at people all the time through this, which was awesome. Larry's getting a great push. Chase is right here. Chase is about to take out this Tanner castle. Chase was chomping at the bits. He was like, if you give me an opening, I will send these paladins in and I will rape everyone over here. So I'm continuing just trying to distract Alex and Taylor on this side. Because I was like, I guess Alex has got some troops back here, but he didn't really use these barracks too much. He was primarily building out of these ones. So my goal was just to try and bottle up 2 of them so we could have a 3v2 on the other side. So it looks like Tanner was able to keep that castle alive for a little bit. And at some point here pretty soon, Taylor and Alex are going to make so you can see it. They're going to make the very wise decision of cutting through, which we were expecting for a while. And Alex and Taylor, they do exactly the right choice. And Taylor finds a really sweet pocket to build up in, which I thought was awesome. I've got my trebuchets. We have now taken out these last 2 castles. Tanner is trying once again to build a castle. He might get this one up, but it doesn't look like he's got any villagers left alive. So, yeah, he's got 1 villager working on it. It's just not going to be enough. Larry's going to take that one out too. Taylor's building skirmishers, which makes no sense. Let's go see his economy. Maybe he just didn't have a choice. Yeah, because of the lack of gold, Taylor was forced into building skirmishers. It was either that or halberdiers. So I could see why he did it. I built some hand cannoneers because I was getting bodied by some infantry. So I figured that would be good. Here comes Larry to help me out. So me and Larry, we pushed in here at one point and we realized, wait, we can just cut right in and get into everyone from there. So Larry pivoted. Alex is trying to build some stuff. I'm building some stuff. Larry built some stuff. So we're now in the phase where we're trying to build forward bases. Like Chase is up here. Alex is trying to build again. And I believe we're going to cut through pretty soon. Larry's just a monster. And that slab bonus of damaging adjacent troops. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is where Chase is like, please, for the love of all things holy, cut through that wall. And Larry's about to oblige. So Larry sends his onagers forward, and he's going to cut. And you'll notice Taylor's making great progress. Here he is. He's going to find this little clearing, which will allow him to build some great stables and stuff. The bell has been rung. Chase is about to plant his flag and go to town. He is in the trade. He's in Tanner's base. I missed it. You'll notice that there's no longer markets here. Tanner did a very wise move, deleted them, and they had cut through here. And I believe they were going to try and make some markets back here and have the protection of the trees. And Tanner, once again, building a castle. I thought that was a great move by Tanner. Just understanding when you're beat and then pivoting around. So Tanner's got a castle up. I believe we're not going to get... I think that's going to be his longest lasting castle. Me and Chase are not paying attention. Oh, no, Chase is. He's taking out Alex's barracks. Perfect. And I believe at this point, I saw this gap. Like, I don't know how we never saw it. It was incredible, like, how that worked out. But, oh, man, we haven't taken Alex out yet. He's still here. Okay, here I come. About to do something. Larry, I believe, is about to come over here, too. I don't know where Alex's villagers are at, but Larry's doing great on keeping all these troops occupied, but his halberdiers are countering Taylor and Austin very well. Chase is doing monstrous things. Alex is responding very well. He's got halberdiers here. I don't believe that first push completely ruins everything because of how quickly Alex responded with these barracks, and then the fact that Tanner got the defensive castle to defend the market. So that was a very good pivot on their part. Good strategy. Looks like Tanner's got some troops here. It's so hard. I know the whole game I was just pinging. Anytime I saw idle troops, I was pinging. Oh, here's Chase again. Didn't even see that. even with troops right next to him. I think they're blocked. I think they're blocked by this guy or something, but they don't move the entire game. Chase is killing farmers. Smart choice. Taylor is about to cut through. Yep, he is through. This is going to be a sucker punch to Ethan. You can see that wave of blue about to come in. Ethan does have a defensive castle, and he's got some stuff here. Let's see if he's got the economy to respond, though, because he had to rebuild from that first push. And yeah, he definitely has the economy. I don't think he has barracks up, though. So Taylor's through. He's about to rape. But you'll notice on this side, me and Larry have cut through there. And now I'm going for farmers. I'm going for houses. Anything that ruins the Goth state. It's basically a race between what can Taylor do and then what can me, Chase, and Larry do. And Ethan's job is just to pivot. So looks like Tanner defended well. He's about to push out, so good for him. Let's see where Taylor's at. Taylor is still Ethan. I'm not sure. I know he's going to make it. Yeah, he's made it to me a little bit. But at this point, trying to wreck economy. So Ethan can go for days. Like, all his farmers are gone, but he's got plenty of food and wood. And then you look at my economy, and I am not hurting like Wheeler does to my economy. Be able to build about 10,000 halberdiers. And while that's happening, I'm in the I'm into Taylor. I send my Huskarls here to take out Taylor's food because he was going cavalry heavy and I was taking out Mark. Larry is still keeping people occupied. Loving that. He's going for Austin. So all of us are kind of taking someone. Larry's taking Austin. I don't know what happened to Alex. I think maybe we cut off his food or something. Or we've got him on the runaround. We may have got him on the runaround. Here's Chase. Oh, here's a great combination of Larry, me, and Chase. Chase with Paladins, Larry with Siege, and I've got infantry and archers. I've got some idle troops there. I never made it this far back into Taylor. He was fine, but I was very much here and here. Ethan's building a tower. Ethan's responded. I believe Chase comes over here too. Taylor does get a good chunk of my trade. I think I was up at 50 and now I'm down to 28. But it's fine because if we look at Larry's gold, I'm pretty sure he's got like 1 million. Oh no, he's actually suffering as well. Okay. So Taylor could have gotten some backup or gotten there just a little bit quicker, but that's why Larry doesn't have gold. He built all these champions and they're about to go to town on bases. Doesn't look like the fight's happening here. I pinged that thinking that Taylor had cut in here, not even realizing it was over here. I was acting like an ass at that point, so I apologize to Chase on that one, but Taylor's forward base is gone. And Taylor's resigned, which means Tanner resigned. Everyone resigned. Okay. Honestly, that was a great game. There were some great plunges on both sides. Great strategies on both sides. I think that there's an argument to be made of what the meta is between do you counter troops or do you go for the means of production? So if we look at scores, Larry top score on his team and in total. For the longest time, everyone was pretty close score-wise. It wasn't until toward the end of the game. Taylor had a higher score than me. I'm not mad about it because Taylor played a great game. This is really where the difference is. We really focused Tanner, hence why he hates us, and I don't blame him. It doesn't look like Austin could get quite cooking, and then Alex did pretty decent. And then Ethan's score, for how much Ethan got crippled that game, like he got attacked so much. It seemed like every plunge went straight to Ethan. He's got a great score. He did really well. So military, Larry was a monster. I got punched in the face a lot. Like I said, Alex outgothed me kill-wise. I just sent more troops to their deaths, and then I had the largest army. Larry took out a bunch of buildings. I took out a bunch of buildings. Chase took out a lot of trade was his focus, which was great. And then you look on Taylor's side, negative KDA, but lots of troops there. Tanner, once again, we really focused on limiting his troop production, you can tell, but he also had a pretty close KDA. That's a pretty balanced KDA, Alex, for being the Goths. Great job. And then Austin, Tanner right around each other. So, and then economy, Taylor and Larry and me were all in the 6-digit range. And then next closest, Austin had a pretty good food economy going on. Trade profit, Chase had a ton, Larry had a ton. And that's like Taylor recognized it. He's like, I need to work on my trade. And I think just build like 1 or 2 more markets and click on them a few more times, like during the battle. Like whenever I spend out, like whenever I've like built all my gold units, if I still have some leftover gold, I turn that into trade carts until I feel like I'm in a comfortable place. Ethan had great trade. No, he did good. Yeah. Tanner had great trade. Austin had great trade. Yeah. Ethan, we sent him a lot of stuff. Larry was a beautiful, beautiful man, great cousin, was doing all that. And then technology. I was flying that game. I felt great speed wise. I was like, I am cooking.